So I'll be reciting a couple poems for you. Mic check. Okay, good. Poverty is destroying the USA, eating in our population like an unchecked epidemic. Do you know shanty houses with outhouses still exist in America? Uneducated children being left to drop out in America, neglected, never giving opportunity or a chance to live a simple life in America. Instead, they're victimized, humiliated, exportated, denied even basic leisure remembrance, robbed of individuality, consequently kept in the watchful eyes of the powers that be. It's just being human is differently. It's some shameful crime of living in America. That's one right there. This poem right here is the first poem I ever wrote. I wrote this poem when I was 9 years old. It's called My Mother. My mother gave me life and words to speak. My mother gave me love and fresh food to eat. My mother gave me a place to lay my head at night so I can be safe and warm. My mother is my queen of my life. I love her so much. I thank God for giving me an angel from heaven. My mother is an outstanding woman that stands up for our rights to live free. My mother is my air I breathe, the water I drink, the fire that burns inside of me to live a conscious vibe that is aware of the system. My mother is my father and my teacher. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her wisdom. My mother died when I was 8 years old from a doctor that gave her the wrong medicine. It hurt me so bad that I recited the pain so I can feel better about myself. I love you with all of my heart. I love you with all of my heart, mother. All right, now this poem is brand new. I wrote this on Valentine's Day. A lot of people love it, so I'm going to recite it. If she loves you, she'll be true and stand by you in hard times. If he really loves you, he will listen to you and respect you as a queen as you are. If you really loved her, you would pick up your trash and show more respect as you live your life with material things. If I didn't love myself, how can I know the meaning of love? If she didn't love you, then why all the mind games to control you? If you really loved her, you would stop and think about the natural resources you would take from her. If she really loves you, she'll be true and never leave you stranded on the road. If he really loves you, he'll not control you and make you a slave for his pleasurement. If you really loved her, you will give your life to protect her and save her from destruction and the pain. If she really loves you, she doesn't need to keep on telling you lies to keep on hurting you. And if he really loves you, he wouldn't go out his way to cheat on you because he found the love in you. If you really loved her, you'll pick up a bicycle and ride it more than you drive. If she really loves you, she'll know the meaning of love before she says the word to you. If he really loves you, he'll be true as a man and take care of his responsibilities. If you really loved her, you'll preserve her and use her more wisely. If she really loves you, she'll give you a call and say, I love you. If he really loves you, he'll write a poem and tell you how beautiful you are. If you really loved her, you'll stop and look around you and see her through the spirits, the trees, the flowers that bloom over the clear blue sky, and the animals that are part of her everywhere. If she really loves you, if he really loves you, if you really loved her. It's going to be my last poem. There is love in shapes and sizes. There is love in the words we write, to recite to all people who need truth and wisdom, to deal with all the pain we see day to day. There is love in love songs that people sing to bring peace to the world. There is love in a voice that's powerful to speak to shock the world, because we are the chosen ones who are going to rise for equal rights and justice with all people that want to live. There is love in women that are queens. Know they have the power to change the world of men dictators that don't understand a woman's value. What as God has blessed them with a gift to heal the world with love and kindness. There is love in kids that are dying from AIDS and drugs, but not giving up their life to speak for what is right. That is freedom and education, learn like everyone in the United States of America. There is love in the redwood trees that grow for our fresh air to breathe. There is love in the rain and rivers that give us fresh water to drink. So we as human beings must take care of our earth, because if we don't, we'll have nothing left but dead souls walking. There is love in poetry that comes from California, that is real to every person. Grew up wanting to speak to lift a positive chance to understand we are all one. We just have to come together and try and use our voice as powerful tools that will not stop till we free up the government officials. There is love, 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 and everything I see, because God put me here to write about love and truth that will carry on like the wind that blows in the west. And there is, 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 and there is love. Thank you.
That was Lyrical-I, everyone. Hopefully not the last time we'll hear from him.